Yo, what's poppin', people? No, you missing. Once again, by the CobraStarGreen, back in another video today. Or your first time finding my channel, or you love Lovecraft country, you may share the subscribe button. Also, like the video. Yes, this is my first time doing a review, but I will be doing a new review, new recap every single week. So yes, this is a new review for the new episode that just came out of Lovecraft country. Yes, bro, I am loving this show. So I'll be reviewing the new episode today. Now, the first thing I want to say about this new episode is bruh, the sense of realism in this show, y'all. The sense of realism. And I'm gonna show you guys something else too with that. But I just think like the sense of realism with all these characters, it's so real. Like back in the 80s, I'm not saying the magical part and all this spell crap was real, but just a sense of like black people and what they're doing in situations like this, it kind of like, I'm not saying it fully makes sense, but it's realism. Stuff like this kind of used to happen back in the day. So I really did appreciate some parts like that with all these characters. So I really did appreciate that in the episode. Next thing I want to talk about in the episode is, bruh, I love how they take their time with this, yo. They really, throughout this whole entire episode, an hour, they take their time developing this little story they got. I feel like every episode is its own little story. The first episode was more than like getting away. And once they get away, it's like this episode where I'm gonna say this, man. This episode, I'm gonna say this. Maybe you guys might have gotten it. I really feel like it was heavily influenced by, and I know he's in this too. Like he works on it. But I feel like this episode is really heavily influenced by this guy right here, bro. Jordan Peele, bro. If you guys remember Get Out, I really think this movie or this episode really reminded me of the episode of Get Out, bro. I'm a movie of Get Out, bro. And I think he was heavily influenced in this episode. I think he probably wrote the damn episode, I think. So I think, which I really love this episode, y'all. I'm giving this a good 9 out of 10. There's a couple things I just didn't get, but that don't mean it wasn't bad. Next thing I want to say is that, look, y'all. I like how there's a part in the episode where all three of them, they had three different little stories going on, but they all had to work together. I'm going to try to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Because, you know, with these reviews, we also like to bring the visuals with them. So, as you see, like, you know, parts like this where it's a little, you know.
And you wanted to fly.
We get his storyline, but at the same time as we get his little storyline, we also are getting what's going on with our main cast character. We you know what I'm saying? At the same time we're getting him, it's three different storylines playing all in one. I really appreciate that. Also, he knows that this whole situation is fake. But just how they go from character to character, I feel like that was Jordan Peele all over. I feel like really that was Jordan Peele and how she had him under her control and all that. I really appreciated moments like that. As they had, even this part right here, y'all. Like I said, it's three different things going on at once. And I really like how it was all shot. It was all shot amazingly. I think this is the best shot show so far, but it's only 2 episodes. But I think so far this was the best shot. Next thing I'm gonna say, man. I like how the scenes, you're not gonna probably get this one, but I like how the scenes are like audience engagement wise. Like I don't even know if I even said that word right. But like scenes like this where, you know, she's fighting what's his name? Octave, whatever his name is. She's fighting him, but I like a version of him. But I like how like audience engagement, like come on, get away. You know, stuff like that. I really did appreciate. It's one of the shows where I can say that, where it's a lot of audience engagement in the show. Last episode, there was freaking cops draining the gun at black people, but at the same time, monsters are showing up, and all I'm screaming is, bruh, cops, shoot the monsters. You know, that's audience engagement. I really did appreciate that episode. Maybe y'all guys didn't see it that much or didn't appreciate it like that, but I know I did. But I'm not trying to review too long. Yo, this whole entire story in this episode, y'all, this, as I said, it really feels like Get Out, but I really feel like, oh my, I'm not saying it's better than Get Out, But yo, it's up there, y'all. This, and I'm gonna rewatch it after I do this review, just to get some things I didn't understand for the next episode. But this episode, man, oh my gosh! And I'm gonna talk about what happened at the end too, and how they killed Brother Freeman. They killed Brother Freeman, y'all. As well, then Whatchacon got shot too, but it didn't go no goddamn where. But yeah, Brother Freeman. And I like how they also went through the episode. They took, I got to put that down, but they took their time with him finding his dad. You know, so I really appreciate that part too. But yeah, Brother Freeman gone, y'all. Uncle Freeman up out of there. Yeah, I don't even think he's dead, y'all. I don't know. He might be dead. You know, the main dude was crying, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. Just the whole entire thing throughout this whole entire episode. Oh my gosh, I feel like the writing was just so good in this episode, y'all. Another thing I want to say was that I thought somebody came in the Discord, but you know what? Throughout this whole entire episode, I've said it before, y'all. Y'all know, bruh, 9 out of 10, y'all. This episode was freaking amazing, y'all. Holy crap, I am so happy I got into this episode, y'all. I'm so glad I got into this season, bruh. And I'm glad I caught on early, y'all. God damn it. Episode 2 and I'm here. I'm really appreciating it. Now, I'm putting other people on this show, too. This show, I've said it before, but this show reminds me of another show that was actually on HBO Max. But this show reminds me of another show, like I said, that came on HBO Max, which was called, you know, the Watchmen. This show really reminds me of the Watchmen. It has a lot of the Watchmen elements in it. You know what I'm saying? Just them going back in time and, oh, this is what they went through back in time and all this stuff. So I see a lot of similarities with the Watchmen and with Lovecraft. I really do. Now, the people are telling me, yo, there's a book that I should be reading about it. Also, it's based on the book. I mean, if it's based on the book, and I point reading the damn book. If it's based on it, if I'm gonna get the same stuff from the book. But yo, whoever this chick is, bro, she did phenomenal in this episode. She did phenomenal. Now, there's some parts like the end of the episode I didn't really get it. That's why I'm gonna rewatch it and gotta try to get a better understanding of it, so I'm better prepared for the next episode. Cause you know, at the ending of the movie, it's like he sees this girl. I was trying to figure out who that was. I thought that was his mother or something like that. I couldn't really figure that part of the episode out. But just like the whole entire rituals, y'all can't tell me Jordan Peele did not have his whole foot and his whole hand, his whole body, what goddamn it, was in this episode, y'all. I really think he wrote this episode. Just like these scenes right here, bruh. Just how he brings his horror elements into episodes like this. And his weird horror elements too. Y'all remember Get Out and how it was so weird of a movie, but it's also good at the same time. This reminds me, it just reminds me of Get Out, y'all. Jordan Peele had to have his whole input in this. But, as I say, y'all first time finding my channel, please, y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button, also like the video. And tell me, did you guys like this episode? Did you not like it? I will definitely have way more Lovecraft coming out on this channel. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Y'all stay.